Hello, hello. I was almost gonna say happy Friday, happy Tuesday. The fuck is this? Hello. Hello, gamers. Hi. Tyler got first. I love the little battle for that. That's very funny. Um, Congrats on getting first, Tyler. Hi, Moss. Hi, Ty. Hi, Nova. How's everyone doing? I also did hydrate the second I saw that. I will hydrate again just to make a point, I guess. Because I can't sip my tea yet because it's freshly made. Good, thank you. Of course! Whenever I see hydrate, I will hydrate. Even if it's not my chat, if I tend to watch someone else's stream and I see a hydrate check, I was like, I should too. Also, hi, Clone! Hello! I see a bunch of people got their plushies. What plushies did we get today? Let's see. We got a purple bat plushie for Ty. Moss got a body pillow. Interesting, considering the conversation we were having yesterday. And Ty got a token of sleep. Hell yeah. Hydrate into that mic, please, and thank you. I can't. It won't pick up my hydration. I want a purple bat one, I believe. And we got a blanket of mice. For mice. Enjoy. I was thinking about that. I still need to look at artists for no reason. I'm sure it exists. But yeah, I just need to stream more often, Ty, so you can get your plush redeem every single time and try to get the purple bat. There's a bunch that I haven't seen. I've seen the sleep token one a lot, and then I've seen Moss's one fairly regularly. And I'm like, those are the special ones. There's like a bunch of them. There's a bunch that people can get, but it's fine. I think I just hit a 20 stream streak. Damn. I think I've gotten mostly the token of sleep. It is telling you that you must redeem the token of sleep. I don't know what you will get if you redeem it. But it's telling you that, I guess. I don't know. I'm appropriately wearing a sleep token hoodie. No one is shocked. Now I'm in comfy clothes today because I had to run some errands real quick before stream. But I had no plans today outside of streaming, and I'm gaming with Moss later. But like, no plans of like getting dressed and being outside. But then I realized that I should anyway. Guess who got their intake for an ADHD assessment tomorrow? Oh shit, is it you? Is it me, Jesus? Exciting though. It's nice to get those things off the ground and get them to be happening. Wow, the sky is blue and Noi is wearing sleep token merch. It could be more. It could be more. I only have 4 shirts and a hoodie. It could be more. They also have socks that I think are cute. Anyway. But hell yeah, clone! Exciting. What's the sleep token pants situation? I don't have any. I could. I'm pretty sure they have sweats. They have more merch in America than they do in Europe. I'm waiting for the head-to-toe sleep token outfit. So like sleep token underwear, sleep token pants, shirt, hoodie, socks, beanie, coat. All of those things do exist. I'm not there yet. I don't know what will happen. Necklace? Shit, you're so right. Rings, probably. It's harder to get that stuff here. I'm kind of regretful. Bedsheets?
Nothing is nicer than taking off the strictly outside clothes like jeans for exclusively inside clothes.
That's true. Although this hoodie is also outside clothes. But I did yeet my jeans in favor for sweats. So Cakes is extremely right. I could get sleep token bed sheets. I'm just sad that body pillow. Now we're talking. A vessel, hell yeah. Why stop there? Why stop there? Get it of all four of them. Hello? The entire band. No, I'm sad that I got into Sleep Token after I had gone to America where I had access to merch that I did not get. Because I'd listened to like some songs, and now I'm like, damn, they have that shit at Hot Topic, and we don't have Hot Topic here. I don't have access to casual merch. When I visit you, please. Please. I got you. Hell yeah, fam. We got this. Jesus. Anyway. Thank you. Finally started watching Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. Thank you. So many blesses. I started watching it. I haven't continued, which there's no real reason other than just that I've been busy and I haven't thought about it. And I need to sit down to do it. I was thinking that I would do it yesterday, but then I was so fucking tired. So no spoilers, please. I've seen the first 2 episodes of season 3. Whatever was dunked into the movie. I've seen those twice, actually. Because I went to see the movie and then also watched the episodes. But nothing outside of that yet. And I want to, because I fucking love it. I love Choso, my man. We watched the latest episode last night. Damn. That was what the movie was about. Yeah, the movie was basically just a recap of the Shibuya incident, and then the first 2 episodes kind of mashed all into one movie. And I don't know if there was a preview more after the you know, the names. When all the names at the end. And I didn't know because I had to go to the bathroom real bad, so the second the movie was done, I was like, this bitch is not empty, she's gotta go. All I'm saying, there's a trans character later, she's so fucking pretty. Hell yeah. Winning, we're winning. We're absolutely winning. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen is a good anime to be a bisexual. It just is. Especially a bisexual who loves villains. Just saying. Full of piss, gotta get it out of there. Yeah, basically, I really had to go. And I had a good time. I had a nice time watching it all on the big screen. But I also just, at that point, was like, I want to be home now. I love my awful men. Yes, I do. My awful, fictional, evil men. There's so many in there, and they're all freak nasty, and I love it. Because there's the big one that's on my, we know. I know we know! The big one that's on my leg. But then there's also Gato, and there's Toji. It's so full of dads, too. And I love you for it. Thank you. Thank you. I only come with one setting, and it's that. So many dads. Truly, though. Truly. Not all of them great, but I like them anyway. Redacted. Oh lord. No, but I'm excited to continue watching. I've been watching the new Frieren season, which has been really nice. I love Frieren. It's such a calm anime to watch, and then suddenly sometimes it punches you in the gut and you are like, what the fuck was that about? But that's exactly what I love about it. Yeah, she's so transition goals, even if part of the fandom is coping that she's a femboy. I mean, whatever. Listen, I love gender fuckery, and I love I love in whatever form and shape it comes, but I get you. I just I just really like that anime. The animation is pretty, it's fun, it's wild, but it also gets to the point fairly well, I feel. I have trouble with anime that takes too long to get to the fighting points also. Thank you for that, Pats. I need to take my hair down. It's still up and it doesn't need to be. There we go. But yeah, hi. I haven't seen you guys last week because last week my scheduling changed. Because I was gonna stream on Thursday. Yes. I was gonna stream on Thursday because I'm trying to find a new day for streaming that works better with my overall schedule. And right now I have a social worker that comes every other week on Friday around the time that I would be streaming. So that just doesn't work for me. Um, so I was like, that week I'll do Thursday because I'm free. But then we were fixing up the attic and that got moved to Thursday, so I had to I couldn't stream while all that was going on. Unless I streamed in the evening and I wasn't gonna do that. Because usually after all that, I'm fucking tired. Um, so I just canceled stream altogether because I was just like, well, it's fine. And then my big main thought has been to stream on Tuesdays again because my schedule has changed so much over the years, but my original schedule was where I would stream on Tuesdays. I think Tuesdays and Thursdays. So my general thought is I stream in the afternoon on Tuesdays, and then maybe, depending on how that goes, I stream in the evenings on Thursdays again as well. But I want to see how my energy goes with streaming on Tuesday again, because it means that I do have to move my current schedule around a bit. I usually go to the gym on Tuesdays. Now, I could still technically, I didn't today because I had other shit that I needed to take care of. But I just want to test some things out. And I think Tuesday is a nice day to stream. Because it's not in the way of any of my other day activities, my week activities. It's Tuesday, isn't it? We leave on Thursday. Oh shit, you're going on your vacation on Thursday? Damn, I was gonna ask when that was. Damn, it's so fast. You gotta blow kisses to Bon for me. What the fuck? I have never heard this song this quietly, and it's very hard to recognize when it's quiet. It's very interesting. I will, thank you. Thank you. It was Bon's birthday this Saturday. So they need extra kisses, please. No, but I hope you have a yeah, it was. It was. Did I message them? I don't know if you did. But I hope you have a good vacation. I hope you have a lot of fun. It sounds like a good time. I don't know if I'm so pumped. Hell yeah! I don't know if I'm gonna do a vacation this year. I was thinking about it. I think I could do if it's something small or like multiple small things, but no big vacation. Also extremely low-key nervous. That's valid, but you're going with friends. Because I've only flown once and never out of the country. At least it's a country like right by you. But you'll be fine. I promise. It'll be okay. But I get that you're nervous. It is very like I was nervous the first time flying further and like it's part of it. I still get nervous every time I fly. I know nothing's gonna happen. It's just it's the vibes of making sure that everything works out. Yeah, I get you. It's honestly why I would love for you guys to come my way, even though I don't particularly have space. I still love it, and like, I know that taking time off for you guys is like more complex than for me to just fuck off or somewhere. But at the same time, I'm like, it would be nice because I fucking don't like flying, actually. You come sleep over here between March and May? Yes, I will. I will. That's okay, we don't need space. True. So, you know, homie vacation between March and May. Just stack us like Legos. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Folding you up into a cardboard box. No, but it's I get it. Flying is just it takes energy. Um and I'm always whenever I damn ask me nicely first. I'm always when I have to do it, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm nervous and I don't want to do it. But then when I do it to see you guys, I'm always like, damn, it's worth it actually. It's worth all the stress because I love my homies and I love seeing my homies. I don't think I have no. I don't have a running sub. I can't like we're gonna move on from that sentence. So grateful the universe put us in the same country. Yes. Yes, same. It is nice to have friends in my own country. Continue it in my DMs. DM. No, you're so valid, you're so real. I had to explain the lore of that recently. Um to my boyfriend. I love I love when I have to explain friend lore of like bullshit that happened that has now become normal for us in terms of how we talk. So it's saying yes and y'all, but also DM and how I'm married to like all my friends, pretty much. All that shit's very fun to explain. Schatje patatje is also one. I still need to show him the fucking TikTok! Fuck! Moss, do you have that on hand? But also how far that scene go back? Damn, I have to explain that to him still. That's fine. I don't remember everything from the top of my head, but when it when it comes up, that still fucking kills me. That kills me so bad. Just saying that. It's so dumb. I'll find it, thank you. Also, hi Meow! How's it going? Meowdy. I just say unhinged shit with friends. It's great. It's good shit. Actually, I need to do something real quick. I need to do something. Baby, I don't give a fuck. Or Schmeat! I've been thinking about how I need to there we go. How I need to explain that. Sometimes I have thoughts and then I'm very tired and then I don't bring stuff up. What you gathering today? I'm gonna be gathering stuff in Final Fantasy XIV. I've been thinking about Schmeat. I have been thinking about Schmeat. But like, the origin of us saying Schmeat. It's because RuPaul's Drag Race came up and it's tangentially related. Either way. No, I'm gathering in Final Fantasy today, and I'm gonna gather stuff for the level 100 gathering gear for both Moss and my boy, so that the both of them can have level 100 gear when Moss reaches that point to craft it, but either way that it's set aside. Because I don't know. So I was just briefly saying that I'm trying out a different I sent it to you and the boyfriend. Thank you. Thank you. I just like the enjoy. Very good. My brain doesn't work today. This is part of why I'm gathering today and just vibing instead of drawing. I'm trying out a different day. I'm trying out to see a different week schedule for me, like just rearranging some of what I do throughout a week and when I do that. So I just wanted to gather and vibe and yap because I feel like Final Fantasy Gathering is like the perfect place for me to yap a little bit and just not think about things. The boys and I started playing RuneScape again recently. It's been fun getting back into it. Hell yeah. I have never played RuneScape in my life, but I love that for you. I feel that. Gathering's just chill. I love a chill gathering session. I started it for the first time. Oh god. How much of an ADHD trap is that game? Because I imagine a lot. I never played considering I should have expected that. I gather for leave turn-ins for 5 alts. 5 alts?! Meow. You're insane. I love that. That's said with admiration. And it makes a lot of gil, but it's a long grind. That's very valid. A mine for 2 hours straight? Oh my god. It's really chill, I can imagine. First thing I hear coming in, meow. It's because of Meowstachio! Enjoy your plushie. You got a pillow? Hell yeah. Pillows are nice. Hi, baby. I literally crafted the Endwalker leaves this morning for an hour. Fuck yeah. I logged in real quickly and didn't do anything yet, because what I'm gonna be doing on stream today. I'm very lazy with my playing. Honestly, I'm still impressed and appreciative that Selmas and I got the submarines running for the FC, and a good chunk of Thursday for me was just gathering for a few hours to get all the materials for it, and I love it so much. The Endwalker leave turn-ins are great every half a month. Ooh, noted. Girl, I'll sugar mommy you, hell yeah. Here, Noi, I have a list. Honestly, I love gathering. Anything else, I'm like, but I love gathering. But that also attributes to my laziness, where I just bought my level 100 gathering crafting gear instead of making it myself. I'm very spoiled, where I have friends. I let my friend make it. Yeah, and I gathered it. I'm very spoiled, where I can gather all the materials myself, pretty much, except for the crafter stuff. The crafter script. But I'm getting up to that. But that's because I don't like playing crafters. But I can gather all the stuff, and then I tend to have crafter friends who will craft anything if I ask nicely and if I supply the materials. And I genuinely, thoroughly enjoy gathering. Okay, I'm on a bed. Hell yeah. Good job. I'm proud of you. I'll craft a world for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're gonna be so unstoppable with patch days. We're gonna be unstoppable. I'll gather the fuck out of everything, you'll craft, and then we'll have an empire. No, but I enjoy doing it and I put in the effort to make Gil, but I know there are bigger, better ways to make Gil, and Moss is diving more into that, and I love hearing about it. And can we build it? Yes, we can. I just like supplying. So right now I'm making sure. Actually, hold on. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I'll move you guys over here. I'll move you guys over here. And then... there we go. Hello, I'm in the game. Whoa! We are moved, yes. I need to hide this stream soon. You're fine. I'll let you know before we actually dive into it. Hi, I haven't shown you guys my Final Fantasy shit in a hot second. For preparation, I'm gonna be on my miner for a second. No, but one of the things I've been doing is making sure that we have shards and such in the FC chest all stacked up. I can also... Do we want the game music or do we want my music? Quick question. Because I'm the type of person that will just play my own music. I have the music muted of this game. I want yours? Hell yeah. Okay, we'll have my music. The first person to speak up is the one who gets their way, I guess. Yeah, Final Fantasy music gets real quiet very often. I think the music is very quiet at the moment, or the sounds are very quiet. Also, welcome! New amp. Welcome to the plush pile. I should get those and forget. You're fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm just making sure that we got shards and crystals and clusters, I think. Hello! Erica, welcome. And stocking those up every day through my retainer and through the garden. I also should check if I should have Teamcraft open for these. I hope my computer doesn't hate itself with the shit I'm running right now. I'm surprised. It's doing really well. I'm working on Occult Relic. Oh, Lord. You're stronger than me. I was working on my regular relic weapon, but I'm so lazy at the moment. Okay, it drops in 10 minutes. I run out of ice crystals halfway through the crafts, and this is why I do it. This is why I do it. I've been stocking it all up on purpose. Did I grab enough? I don't know that I did. Yes, I did. I have a hard time concentrating on stream and what I'm doing at the same time. So, immediately I'm just like, what am I doing? You made 36 mil yesterday! Damn! Pop off. I need to go grab a snacky, BRB. So me? No, have get yourself a snack. I had a snack before stream. I can't go to you. I mean, you could. You could, it would just take a while. I got a ring drop from the occult. Oh, shit, nice. I made $500,000 yesterday just because my retainer brought back these fucking little panties, the coral panties, and it made me laugh, and I did not realize they were worth that much. And I was like, damn, I'm not keeping them. I'm not gonna rub my flu off to you. That's fair. Excuse me. No, I appreciate I appreciate that. I don't want to get sick. I just got over a cold and a cold sore. I don't want to get sick again, please and thank you. I forgot you can see my retainer names, and I forgot that I named one of them Appelmoesje. I have nothing to complain about though in terms of Gil, but yeah, sometimes you get crazy shit from the occult. Oh, Erica, just in case, I ask that there are no Dawn Trail story spoilers, or story spoilers in general. I have finished the story, I'm caught up, but we have people in chat who are not, like Moss, my mod, and dear friend. And I want everyone to experience the story at their own pace, so I like to keep spoilers as minimal as possible. I don't like spoiling stories. Yeah, that's all good. I just want to give people a heads up, because I don't play Final Fantasy on stream very often, and I'm not someone who needs to pay close attention to it, and for like me. But, Alright, let's see. Where are we? Technically, I could be gathering Aether Sand. I'm not gonna do that. Because it's the same reason why in a second I'm gonna warn Moss to, put the stream away. Because I'm gonna be in areas that are new. I don't even like showing people gear or even dungeon names. Yeah, all that stuff is very, very appreciated. I think gear is not a problem. Dungeon names is more appreciated, new zones and such, NPCs, anything that can allude to the actual story. We like to keep that, all hush. I'm gonna look at what the next thing I could gather would be. That would be on a different class. That would be you. And I'm gonna go here. Is the thing on? Yes, it is. I love to see it. But yeah, we're just gonna chill and gather while I gather materials for my Pookies for their own level 100 gathering gear, because they do not have it. And I can get it for them. This game always grabs my entire brain cell. I don't stream it, like I said, I don't stream it very often. I get in my own head about it because I'm like, I don't know if this is entertaining. But at the same time, I don't care because I like it. And it's just a good way to yap and not think too much. How much do I need of this? Okay. To just yap and vibe and not have to think about drawing and get my hand warmed up, and just gets me to be a little bit more self-indulgent. In general, I want to be self-indulgent in streaming, but the confidence in that comes and goes. It's very funny because I always tell my friends, yeah, you should stream whatever you want to, and don't worry about the numbers, and like, I do this as a hobby. But still, I get in my own head about it anyway. you know, we're cool like that. Let me mark that off. No, not that. I'm working with the list on the side so that I know. I'm working with Teamcraft on the side specifically so I know what I need to gather of what and when. Because there's no way that I can remember everything. Gerd acquired! Hell yeah, baby girl, hide your screen. It's a very chill, calming game. Yeah, it is, especially when you just do this kind of stuff. Like, I also like I do daily roulettes, usually. I have been doing daily roulettes on Red Mage to get that up. At least one relic step I'm doing isn't gonna be that bad. Oh yeah, and mine isn't that bad either, the one that I'm doing. I just need to spam expert leveling. Well, no, is it expert? I don't remember. Yeah, expert, level cap, and leveling. Or I could do other things, but that's just the easy stuff because I do daily roulettes anyway. And I've only ever really been doing the leveling ones lately. I'm never in a rush with anything. Like, could I go much faster and acquire the latest step much faster? Yes. Do I care? No. Absolutely not. You're one step ahead of me. That's, that's fair. I got lucky because one of my friends could craft one of the items I needed for me, and then I'm stocked up on gills, so I could buy the others. Some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? Game or fantasy? Yeah, no, I love just calmly doing something, and I'm usually, so we've been focused on getting the submarines up and running, so I've been gathering for that pretty consistently this, like, last week. And now I'm gathering this. Is there a lag on my model? There sure is. I think I need to close a program. What classes do you have? Here you go. I'm a healer main. I'm an Astro main specifically. There we go. I think that should help. I should also check my computer while we do this. I haven't streamed Final Fantasy in a hot sec. Performance. Because it might just be my internet who is having issues. But yeah, I always have my healers up. Bard is my second class. Hell yeah. And then I picked up Pictomancer, which I do enjoy, but don't really play. Oh, there's like a real lag going on. What is happening? Oh, my GPU is hella spiking. Girl, why? I mean, I get it. I have a game up. Oh shit, nice. Hell yeah. But I've been working on getting more classes up very slowly. I'm currently working on Red Mage, which is almost there. And I think after that I might get Machinist up. And through PvP I've been getting a tank up, but I did say that 2026 is gonna be the year that I play a tank, so I'm gonna pick up Warrior. I think I need to just fucking lower my settings here. No apologies, you never meant to be so easy. Because, well, it runs fine now. We'll see. I'll give it a little bit longer. I'll be on the right class, baby girl. Sum 41, my beloved. Hell yeah. You know I love Sum 41 as well. But I'm glad there's an extension for that so you can just listen and vibe. Yeah, my comfort class is Astro. I've been a healer since the beginning. I've been playing since 2.0. Not always as actively as I am now. Because there's a good chunk of the game that I played by myself. No, I need to lower the settings. It is struggling. Yeah, so you can chat. Exactly. I'm gonna do that after this node. I also wonder if it has to do with the fact that I had to capture the game twice to blur the chat, which is why I want to see if I can do it a different way. But let me just... get these lower for now. And see if that helps any. Okay, we'll see. No apologies. I never thought you'd be so easily. I know that the other thing spawned by now. So let me go grab that. It's criminal that you can only get one of these per hour, but you know, we'll deal with it anyway. I could help with Dark if you finish that. Oh, it's okay, no worries. I just do it through PvP. I'm scared to tank. Not gonna lie. So I just wanted to get it up so that I could get pretty gear, like job related gear from it. It wasn't to actually play it. You're an Astro main. Oh, I understand the irony. I'm just scared of tanking as a whole, as a role. I've been playing healer since 2.0 and yet somehow tanking terrifies me. I've been thinking about what if I do it on stream, so one, I force myself to, and two, I at least have the comfort of having chat there. But, yeah. I, I, I know the irony of it. Okay, let me get the materials from this, and then in the meantime, I can write down how much I got. 29. And I keep pressing the wrong button. Who made you like this? No, I want to be brave. I said 2026 is the year that I'm gonna play tank and I think I'm just gonna pick up warrior because they can self-heal very well. Does it? Yes, sick. It's like I don't remember whether it does partial searches or not. Forcing is bad though. Healing so we both die. I know, but like I do genuinely want to do it. It's just I get nervous. Oh, I heard scared of pancake. No. I started on tank and had some really, really bad healers, and I just cannot. Why I switched to healing myself never again. Warrior and Paladin are the two easiest to do. Also, I started Astro because of Astro. I just like playing Astro. They have pretty buttons. No, I can confidently say that I'm a good healer and I'm a good Astro. I think it's just like deciding the the pace of dungeons and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly like it's the tank roll itself that feels scary to me. And I'm like, I can do this. I've been playing this game for like what, 12 years? I started as a white mage back in 2.0, and then Astro came out. I played Astro for a good while. And then once I got more seriously into the game, I switched to Scholar. And then tried Sage, didn't like Sage, jumped back to Astro, and that's been my main class and my comfort class now. White man, no. And I have since picked up Sage as well, and now I understand how to play it. Do I think that I can play Sage or White Mage confidently in extreme trials or such? No. Scholar, probably, if I give it a second, because I can probably muscle memory that one again. And then I don't know. Astro is the one that I don't even have to really think to play. And I don't even play the best that I could or anything. I'm not a savage raider. I am not. If I do extreme trials, it's for fun and because of mounts, not because I want to prove myself. I am a casual enjoyer of this game to begin with. If I want to prove myself, I would go back to WoW. I played WoW very briefly and had a bad time. I am simply not gamer enough. And the thing is, so I was back when I played WoW, this is many, many years ago now. I joined because I have about 800 hours in WoW. Damn, stronger than all of us. 4 characters max. I had characters max to whatever the max was back then. Multiples, but I did it because, so I've been playing Final Fantasy this entire time and had a really good time with it, and then I was dating someone who played WoW, and I was like, yeah, I'll join you in raiding on WoW. I think I could do that. I've raided on Final Fantasy. Did that. They made me skip the entire story, which I come to the understanding now that that's like the regular way of playing, I guess. We get into raiding, and I had made it. I prefaced with like, it's gonna take me a while to learn a new game, and like the cooldowns and everything, and like the classes, it's very different. I was simply not good enough as a healer, so I swapped to a DPS. Was also not good as a DPS, and I just got yelled at a lot. And I'm like, I get it, but also, and you want me to do this weekly and multiple times a week? No. The story is only there for people who were interested. It's boring otherwise. I mean, I feel like I would have connected with the game more if I would have played the story. But I just don't want to return to it. The community is not nice. I had a bad time. I'm willing to learn any game. Even like I said, I've rated on 14. I don't think skipping story is normal at all for any game. I mean, I'm just learning that when I say, "Oh yeah, they made me skip story for World of Warcraft," that everyone goes, "Ah, yeah, that sounds about right." And I'm like, "Interesting. Y'all have crazy standards." It's purely outside the community. Yeah, exactly. From WoW I hear it's very, very normal. But I didn't enjoy it. And then Final Fantasy, I'm fucking spoiled because the community is nice. Sure, you'll get your sour person every now and then, but overall it's a nice experience. And I just don't Savage Raid. I did Extreme Trials back in the day. Um, but I've also only mostly done them to help others. To get their best in slot gear or stuff. Or to farm for mounts. Rarely ever for myself. The toxicity is just on the Savage raids. I think toxicity is just always in raids, unfortunately. I don't care about a game enough to make sure that I lock in for hours at a time every week. Multiple times a week, even if you have a very dedicated raid party. I just want to enjoy myself. And I want to gather my little materials, make my cute little outfits, and have a good time. It's one of my favorite System of a Down songs. Hell yeah. If Final Fantasy had more variety of class play, each class is having 3 different ways to play. Then what? I actually really like, in general... Oh, I forgot to use my last thing there. That was bad. I would never touch WoW. I mean, I feel like we're spoiled in Final Fantasy because we actually get to have each class on one character and I don't have to fucking start over every time. But then again, I would never touch WoW again to begin with, so this is not a hard thing for me to decide. Oh, right, it's right over here. It's not a contest. When one game I actually have a good time in and the other one I never did. I've done Savage Raids and Shadowbringers, doing the weekly Savage Raids and it burned me out for a while. I mean, that's generally what I hear from my friends who do end up doing Savage Raids. It seems to kill the enjoyment of the game. I like having every class on one character. Same. Hydrate, I will. We do have that transmog system now-ish. I feel like if we had the actual transmog system, it would... I will say that much, that WoW has a better glam system. But, you know... Also, hi, Sona! Hello, hello. The only thing I think we need from WoW is to try... I love how... I didn't read that message, but I do very, very much agree. For Moss, the way that works in WoW is if you get a piece of gear in your inventory once, it's just in what would be like the glamour thing, right? It's just within your glamours. You can now forever apply it as a glamour. So you don't have to keep the physical item and store it in a thing. And I do believe correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't played WoW in at least 8 years. I believe it was regardless of class, but I'm not sure. But that also means the ugly shit. Yeah, true. You would get a lot of gear, but at least you would have everything just available to you. Instead of having to keep holding on to it and then dunking it in the glamour. Do you have a fave system? In WoW? Like you can favorite things? I don't know. It's been so long. I also don't like the thing also is like I don't know if they've changed it. What I like about the glamour dresser is that I can only put the things that I like and not get overwhelmed. That's very fair. That's very fair. And I do feel like they've made good improvements in like introducing the sets so that you can glam an entire set into it, and I need to be on botanist, not on miner. And that you can also now put incomplete sets in there. Like, is it perfect? No. But it's getting somewhere, you know? Also, my ads start in about 5 minutes. I'll take a little break when they happen. So I'll make myself another cup of tea. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, it's whatever gear you've had in your hands, but still, that would be overwhelming. Want to see my different glams? I'm not gonna go out of my way to look at glams right now, if you don't mind, but if you want to put them in the Discord or such, because I do believe I think I saw you join it, then you're more than welcome to, and I will look at them later, if that's okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. Feel free. No, I love to look at it later. It's just, I know I will get distracted very easily today. If I don't focus the fuck up. I did join it. Yeah, alright. No, feel free. Yeah, you can share any of that there. I don't think we have a specific channel for Final Fantasy, but I believe there's a gamer channel. I love that I don't even remember my own chats because memory? Who's she? I don't know her. Bro, I forgot. My boyfriend reminded me to bring a fucking apple when I was going home on Monday from the fridge. He's like, yeah, make sure to grab an apple as a snack. I sure fucking forgot. Yeah, if they have spoiler areas, then either mark them as such. Alright, what I think I'll do is I'll quickly let the ads run now. So that I can make some tea before the new thing drops, the new node. And then I can jump right back in. So I'm gonna run a little ad and I'll be right back with you guys. Remember to stretch and hydrate. What good timing! I just sat back down with my tea. We'd love to see it. Let's see, did the other thing spawn yet? No, even better timing. There we go. I got some chai. Trying to, well, not trying to. I just passively been drinking different teas again. I'm such a creature of habit. I will drink one tea and one tea only for like weeks on end. And I'm just like, yes, this is perfect. Thank you. But I appreciate it. I appreciate that you took the screenshots in Limsa as well. What what class do you main, actually? And she said you also got Astro up, but do you main a difference? Ah, backyard. This is still Dark Knight, Astro, and Viper. Hell yeah. So there's like truly your main three. I get you. All depends on what I'm doing in mood. Oh, that's fair. Like I said, I main Astro and then probably secondary would be Bard. But if I'm truly going in pure comfort, it's been Astro and Astro only. I don't know what about healing makes it relaxing to me, but it is. Muffin time! I'm jealous. Can I have one? 'Cause my hopes are getting low, 'cause these people are sold. I don't know if I marked. No, I did not. Need to make sure to mark the items that I'm getting. So I don't end up getting too much. I can at least double check one of them, because I made a screenshot earlier. Okay, I mapped that one. Because I get a feeling that I gotta get some. It's a lot of me just looking at lists. Yeah, come through. Hell yeah. On my way. Too much is better than too little. Oh, for sure. Like, I've already over-gathered on one of the items because if it's like, you need 20 of them, but I get 31, then I'm not gonna be at 20. I'm not gonna be like, okay, time to close the node. Like, no. I'm just gonna grab it. But what I mean is just, I don't wanna overgather insanely. If I can. Because I also need to get the 11 chrome sand, and for that I actually need to use a brain cell. I need to be on botanist. Could I change on my mount? Yes, I could. But then my glam isn't perfect. No, but it's mostly for my own sake that I don't, like, for one of the notes that I'm getting now, the Shaloni coffee, I only need 19, so I know I'm gonna overgather just from the mere fact that I get more than that from a singular note hit. But then I don't want to forget to mark it down and then do that again when I could be getting 11 chrome sound or something. Because I think they do drop at the same time. Yes, they do. But I don't know if I have the brain cell to do the Aether Sand right now. Doing just the timed nodes is a little bit easier. And I made sure to have my Spirit Bond potion up so I can get us some more gather materials. I'll dunk those in the FC chest. All of this works out in our favor. But it'll be a while, because the highest item where I still need stuff from is Cordia, Sap, and Log, and they both come from the same node. And one I need 148 from, and the other 112, so it's gonna take a second. This won't be done today. It's all good though. I'm happy to, because I put some of this, I know I have some in my retainer of these materials, mostly the tombstone materials. I need to remember. Okay, I'm not capped, except on poetics. Okay. Because I'm mostly focused on doing the tombstone ones, because they take a while. I just hadn't been in the mood to gather timed nodes. It hits in waves. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to sit here and look at what I need to gather when, because then I actually need to have the list up and pay attention. Rather than just, I don't know, vibing. Leveling is easy. Doing just roulettes requires no brain cell for me. Not really. Even if it's like a dungeon or a trial or whatever that I haven't seen in a while, I'm like, well, if I die, I die. I just wouldn't want to queue now because I would queue as a fucking DPS and, no thank you. All good. No rush. That's a flux. Yeah, okay. We have more than enough from that. Next will be the pigment again. Let me just dunk these in my retainer for now, in between everything. So I can keep track a little bit easier for myself. I shouldn't have marked them until the end. That would have been even smarter. But that requires me to think! And I'm doing this so I don't have to think. Think you're holding the materials? Yes, you are. And how to die. There we go. Sick. Smart in this household? I don't have the brain cells, Chief. I don't have the brain cells today either. I don't want it either. Truly, my only thought for today was, what if I just gather... Well, technically I had this thought yesterday, but still. I was just like, what if I just gather so I don't have to think tomorrow? And I can just vibe. Send my retainer back out. Yes, give me the crystals. Give me the gill. Thank you. Maybe I'm not much going on. I've been hijacked. Okay, it's the pigment next. On my lips and I can't get rid of you. Nah, in general, I keep saying this week. It's Tuesday, I mean last week. It still feels like last week, because last week was just long. Botanist. Yes. Oh, I could have just looked up my map. It's fine. Last week was just long. And now my brain is a little bit deep fried. And not all bad or anything. It's just that I think I did a little too much. And then after that, it ends up being a little deep fried. And then this week will still be somewhat busy, but more in my own regular routine busy. I started gathering because you were, and the train showed up in my zone and swept me away. Ah, yes. On trains. That makes sense. I haven't done one in so long, and I should. I just... One of the things that I really want to do is in the new zones, do one of those, like, zone big boss fights. You know, the same way in how I have this fox, you have to wait for fates and such. I forget what the fuck it's called in this one. But I got some of it. I got some of the currency from it, but not enough. Do one with me? I'll happily do a hunt train with you. I just never pay close enough attention. Someone needs to, like, shake me awake when they happen. I was talking with, Emilio. I need to ask what the fuck he wants his username to be. Either way, I was talking with the boyfriend about this. About how there's always something to do in Final Fantasy XIV. You do not run out of shit to do. I've played this game for 12 years. There's a bunch of old shit that I never did. There's a bunch of new shit that I've never done. I'll never run out of shit to do in this game. I need to get the big mount from doing the massive amounts of fates in Dawntrail. Yeah, that's one of the things that I would like to do. Would like to is the keyword here. Just gonna wait for my GP to be fully back. I need to join the NA Discord for it. I think I'm in it. Guess it's the coral one. Like, that's the thing. I'm in it. I just don't pay attention. My brain hasn't been there. There's so much to do in this damn game. I almost have 3 areas done. Damn. I don't know how much I have done. Shared fates. Let me see. I have none of them done in terms of in all 3 of the ones that you can do. I have 1 done and then 1 almost done. Because I was doing them for the relic weapon. But yeah, I'll do it with you. Psst. I'll just wait, I guess, until you get to Dawntrail. And then I still need to do the old ones. My data center Aether also just has their own Hunt Train Fate Discord. Yeah, I think, don't they all have their own thing? Or to some degree? I don't, Again, I don't keep up. I'm not super keyed into the community either. Because I mostly just play with friends and vibe out. On my NA, I have so little progress. That's so valid. I know mine does. I'm in one of the biggest data centers in NA. Are you in Belmont? No, that's fair. More like the rating data centers. Ah, fair. I know that the data center I'm in is usually, or the server I'm in Aether Ferry. Bet, fair. Um, it's usually full, but I don't pay close attention. Okay, the next wait will be a bit longer. Because I already finished the node in between, but it's fine. We gotta do an Endwalker area so I can get a certain portrait. Oh, we should! I don't have those either, so... Let's see. I sure do not. I did not bother. I started, and then I'm like, okay, anyway. Aether has 5 out of the 7 world perma-congested. Damn. I'm on... Primal? But that's fair. I'm actually not so, fun fact, I'm not from America. I just play on an American server because, back when I did start originally, I played on a European server. But I ended up playing on my own, so I ended up moving to an, American server. Hi! um, So I moved to an American server to play with friends. Those friends then no longer play anymore either, but I made new friends on said server, and thus I've never moved because I enjoy it there. I do have an alt on a European server now, but I find that the NA servers are more populated, so it doesn't really matter which one I play on in terms of queue times or such. Cuties all around in my chat. My EU friend plays NA too. Yeah, I feel like that's very common. Like, it's that I have an FC and good friends. Like, the FC is just friends as well. And my main is on here. That it's just become the easiest. It's what I'm used to. I thought about back in the day if I wanted to move back to EU, but I was like, no, I have people to play with here. And now my European friends also play on NA as well, so I just drag everyone into it with me. I'm 50-50. Yeah. I want to say I'm like 95% on NA and then 5% on EU. Yo, win-win. Yeah, you have your Graha alt. Hell yeah. He is in the FC, right? Let me just blast everyone's names. Why not? Yes, it is. Okay. Hell yeah. Good. I've slowly moved my alts from their random data centers to my world to join my FC and share resources with myself. That's very valid and very smart. I technically have alts, none of them are leveled. I've slowly been deleting a bunch of them because they're just old characters that I made to play on other friends' servers, but then never really... Like, the patience it takes to actually level an alt is too much. So it's that I play on EU with Moss, and that I actually have goals there that works. And Moss was very sweet and bought me a story skip. That I actually play on there, but otherwise I don't have the patience to actually level an alt. And like, especially because like leveling one class, sure, getting through the story, sure, but like all your classes and shit? I don't even do that on my main. Oh, you're good. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope your stomach feels better, and I hope work was understanding. Like, again, there's so much shit you can do in Final Fantasy. I don't even do all of it. I only do it on my main. Alt is just one job usually. Yeah, I mean, I know that on my alt, I'm gonna level my gatherers so I can help better in that way, but generally, it works fine. I have stomach issues and it's just acting up today. That's fair, but understandable. I still hope you feel better. Me getting my crafters and gatherers on 100 on both. It's because you are stronger than all of us, Moss. You are absolutely stronger. Hydrate? I just did, but thank you. I'll take another sip of my tea just for you. There you go. Thank you, Chimera. I'll start to speed through MSQ to max to get whatever makes me the most gil. It's very valid. It's the ADHD. Also valid. Listen, I appreciate your strength. I don't have the mental fortitude to even do it on my main. One of my friends have 3 alts on the same data center, 100 everything. Jesus. No. No, I'm good. MSQ, my beloved? I like MSQ. Not to go through it all over again from the beginning, though. There's a lot of it. uh, I just vibe. I just vibe, and then I find that now that I have people to more consistently to play with, I consistently play more and put more effort into things. But I've also always enjoyed helping others more than doing stuff for myself. So like what I'm doing today, where I'm gathering for a set that's not for me at all, it's for Moss. Emily, and that works great in my brain. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm good. We will ruin the economy 1 gil at a time. ARR, my beloved, Heaven's Ward, my beloved. That's very valid. That's very, very valid. I have only one separate alt to play with friends casually through MSQ, but we're in post-Endwalker at the moment. That's also fair. I'm saving my Dontril story for on EU for when Moss catches up to it, and then I can play alongside with her. Every now and then. But, you know, less pressing for me. I just take an edible and grind and give my rewards that I already have to my friends. Hell yeah. Are the servers stable again? As far as I know. I haven't had issues. Did it pop? Yes, it did. That would be cute. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice way to vibe. Back to the grind. NA isn't being DDoS anymore. I don't think so, no. I haven't had issues with it in a hot second, so... Sometimes it's just less stable, but that's also because I'm trying to connect from Europe to NA. And my own internet isn't always reliable. There are times where my own internet fucking beefs it. I stopped my sub because of the DDoS attacks. That's very valid. It was very annoying. I've been playing nonstop for 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been playing... I don't even remember when the last one was, but I've been playing through it, and, you know, it's been fine. But it is very valid. I hate it when it happens when I'm, like, it's one thing... Hydrate, I will take another sip of my tea. It's one thing if it would happen right now where I'm just lazily gathering, although it is very annoying when you miss a timed node because of it. But I also spam a lot of PvP for fun, and it's very frustrating when that happens. I mean, it's just very frustrating if it happens to begin with. So I need to gather a group and start doing extreme and savages again. Haha! Not me, but have fun! It's surprising knowing you're European because you sound American/Canadian. Thank you. Question mark. I feel like fellow Dutchies will know that I sound like a Dutch person, as we always like to clock one another, but but I mostly talk with a bunch of Americans and I tend to mimic accents unknowingly, so you're Dutch, it makes so much sense now. In what way? Flashbacks of the TikTok. Gas! Yes. I need Mike Weavers. I don't have all of them either. That's fair though, if you want to do those. I was talking about it with some of my FC mates. Our friends. Because I don't have all of mine. I have 4 of them. One I got through genuine farming, and the others I've gotten through the Mogstone stuff. I want the cats, but then I actually need to put in effort, and I'm like, haha, I'm good. I'll do it later. Again, Final Fantasy, there's always shit for you to do. We usually do a 3 to 4 man for the extremes and savages. Guiber of Light, my beloved, it took us so long. I got insanely lucky because I did that back when that fight was like current. God, that was fucking stressful. And it dropped within like I think the first 3 fights, and I got it because we all just did even rolls, like everyone just rolled need. And I was like, damn. For me, me as an American that knows a lot about the world. I mean, fair. I'm just like, how that makes so much sense. In what way? That I sound American, or it took me over 20. We've been farming. Me, Moss, Katie, and Pop have been farming. Rathlaws. The Monster Hunter collab, the first one. Which is you can do sleeping basically, especially with the 4 of us. But we've been doing it. I don't think it's dropped once. We just have been getting we've seen Minion. We've seen the piggy. I mean, I have it already, but we've seen the little piggy. That's dropped. Didn't you get it? Oh, Katie got it. I was like, one of you's got it, because I already have it. I passed on it. Do I know if I can find it? No. I have too many minions. And I forget what it's called. Oh, it's here. Did it not drop twice? Or was that the music scroll? Still beats Tsukiyomi. It took me 70 plus. Ugh. Probably the scroll. Oh, Oh yeah, okay, you might be right. Again, I don't have a good memory. I don't use my brain. But yeah, no, that stuff takes effort. Does the minion only drop from the fight, or can we also get it with the scales? Because otherwise we can just do a few extra. Manifesting the minion for you next session? Yeah, I hope so too. You can buy it with scales plus. We can just do a few extra. Because there's 2 minions, right? Question mark? Or is it just one? Shows what I know. I truly was like, oh, we we wanna do that one? Bet. Does it require thought? Because I won't think. I don't remember, I just know the piggy. Well then, we can just do extra runs and make sure that you get it. Watch on like the 55th run, with the piggy and the mount drops. Calling it now. I need to get all the cat minions. There's so many. I was just talking about how there's no torty cat. But there's so many cats. Okay. Mean doesn't show. I got this little guy. I have a bunch of them. I don't have all of them. And then Katie gets in. I mean, if she already has the minion, she can't roll on it again. Oh, Katie's luck. Katie, your luck is insane, and I love it. It's so funny running maps with you. I don't know why I get it. Oh no, the mount. I mean, at that point, if we all have 50 tombstones, or the scales, I guess, it's fine. It's just very funny. Because, like, again, I've never run anything. I still laugh. I lost the Yam mount by 1 to my ex. Oof. I saw the Yan mount once when I was just doing maps with randoms, and then I rolled a 1. But I always just run things for fun, is the thing. I run the things for fun and to help others. So, like, it was so funny. I didn't even have all of the horses because I only ever put in effort to run them for other people and then not for myself. You can solo them by now. And when this is a couple years ago when my friends found out that I didn't even have that, they were like, okay, we're gonna speed through these so we can get you those. And I'm like, okay. So now up into the Gweebers, I have everything. Oh, that sucks though. Need to grab my crazier warrior main friend and zoom through raids and dungeons. I'm still missing stuff from the near raids. If you're a tank, you can solo all the wolves. I have all the wolves. Because I have the... Because I have the... Yeah, the 9 tails that you get for having all of them. If you do the quest. Yeah, I have those. It's just the Gweebers I don't, and then the cats I don't even have any of them. Nor the wings. Because those are current, and haha, fuck that! Ma still needs the birds. We can do the birds. I'm sure we can do those with the 2 of us even, if even. So when do we go into the new deep dungeon together, huh? Do you want to do that tonight? Because it's behind optional trials? Yeah, that's very valid. Again, it's why I don't have all of it either. I have the fights unlocked. I just grinding it to actually get everything. I'm not fussed. Could probably solo them, to be honest. Yeah, probably. I'll see if my brain cells live that long. That's very valid. I also don't know what Melly wants to do. We finally got his gunbreaker to be level 100, level 90, so he can do MSQ with it. You can just solo one of the wolves. That's fair because of the... Is it the... fuck. Big sword motherfucker. This one. No, that's Byakko. Is it that one? Yeah! That one. You know who I mean. Because you need to catch his sword and defeat the sword. Yeah, that makes sense. He joins, yeah. He could if he wants to. Yeah, it's because you need to do two things at once. Because you can't even... I think I need him for my Wanderer's Tales, or I needed him last week. And I was like, oh, I'll just do that real quick. I'll unsync it, and then I realized that I can't. I'm just like fighting stuff, that's valid. With my high level dungeons, hell yeah. Be good in the way you caught me. Wish I'm not a girl aside, just give in. Let's see. I gotta think for a second. Next one is in 10 minutes. I want to think about nothing. I think I'm gonna start to wrap up, to be very honest. I'm running out of brain cells. My friends and I have the tradition to fight Tsukiyomi anytime we come back from a break, hell yeah. That's very valid. What I usually do, even, especially if you've almost been going, yeah, I was gone for 2 hours. What I tend to do, is just hop right into an, expert duty roulette or something. Just to instantly get the blood flowing. I'm like, alright, healer, let's go, jump back in. And muscle memory hits every single time. Every single time I'm like, yep, this works fine. But yeah, I'm a little tired. Like I said, last week was long. I also need to have some energy this week. But it was nice to just vibe and get back into it again, and it's a nice signal to myself to be like, see, you can just play the game and you don't have to like worry about doing that on stream. It's always a little bit harder. Sometimes I think about running roulettes and such. I very much could. It's just way harder to yap while doing that. To stream, which I still think is valid. I could still, but you know, anxiety. Get you some good rest. I will! I might honestly take a nap. I feel like I need to get a little nap. Oh, a stretch? I will stretch. Thank you, Chimera. But it was nice to just chill. Thank you for stream. Yeah, yeah. I did all the things I needed to do for today in terms of chores, so happy to actually catch you for once. It's because I'm never up this early. That's very fair, because this is like usually my general streaming time. You got a plushie? Hell yeah. Let me just go to the chatting screen in the meantime then. No, as I was saying, I want to try to put this away. From now on, I want to try to stream every Tuesday. Generally, that's going to be around this time slot because I just like afternoon streams. They're a little bit easier for me in terms of energy because generally my energy is still up at this hour. So I should put an announcement about that in the Discord. I just wanted to try it first. I'm glad I found you. Yeah! It's been nice to chat. Thank you for coming on in and being so lovely. So I get to watch you before D&D neat. Hell yeah! I mean, there'll be times on Tuesdays where I'll stream in the evening if I want to or something. But yeah, generally I wanna try to stream on Tuesdays from now on. Again, and then maybe Thursdays. Depending on my energy. I'm just gonna see how all of that goes. 'Cause you know me, I don't like making promises that I don't know whether I can keep them. Remember to sleep tasty. I will. First, I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Good to know. It'll be Tuesday. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it too. It's nice to try a new day and to just figure out something that works better again. It's, you know, different schedules. It's always a little bit frightening to try stuff out, but at the same time, you know. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you again too. I always love hanging out. No, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Alright, let me see who is alive. I haven't been doing art. Not that that particularly matters. Usually I just go into art streams because that's the easiest to connect with, but... Oh, you know what? I haven't seen in forever because I changed days. Naoma. They're still going. I don't know if they're gonna be going for a while. I think so. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna say hi to them. They're a very nice art streamer as well, and I always like their vibes. They're very sweet. So I'm gonna start the raid, do all that. In the meantime, like I said, I'll be streaming from Tuesdays from now on, so expect me generally on Tuesdays. Until then, I hope everyone has a very lovely week. If you're new here and all that, here are my socials. If you do care, you know, you're like, oh, like this person, I want to see their arts. Or like, I don't know, the VODs. Yes, I also have a throne. Put that away, Tyler. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me, even during something a little bit out of the usual. Until then, we're gonna raid Naoma and say hi. You can copy and paste one of these raid messages, depending on your sub status. Show some love, show some hype. I hope everyone has a very lovely rest of their week. Please take good care of yourself. Make sure to stay hydrated, eat good food, love yourselves, and sleep tasty. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Bye-bye!